Imagine this. You have been working out for a while now. You look into the mirror or at the scale day by day after that burning, grueling 1 hour gym session, and what do you see? Nothing. No major changes whatsoever. But why, you ask? Why can't I seem to make any progress? You fall into an abyss of negative self-talk. You search the internet for answers and boom, you find a supplement that would help you get those gains and much more. Supplements are a huge industry today, clocking in at over $30 billion in 2022. The industry certainly makes their money back for how little they research all their products that they boast about all the time. They got everything: pills that make you smarter, powders that increase muscle mass, and teas to help you sleep. Although I do use some of them myself, like whey protein and creatine, I think consumers are often misled by the insane claims and expect insane results. Whether they believe the results they see after a while are thanks to the products themselves or their own hard work is a big debate, but we must never forget the power of the placebo effect. Simply put, when you think something will help you or hurt you, there is a good chance you will feel that way afterwards because you convinced your brain that yes, there was an effect. The power of suggestion in this way is very potent and can be harnessed in both positive and negative effects, so be wary of it. Harness it in your own way and you will reap those benefits. Furthermore, it's important to note that supplements, unlike medicines, are not under such strict regulations like prescription drugs. The FDA and EMA barely hold them accountable for what the products claim to do. This is how they get away with generalized health benefits like improved cognitive function and boosts the immune system on their label. You see, if I write on a product containing vitamin B6 that it helps the immune system function, I am not technically lying, since vitamins do help the body in many different ways, including helping the immune system. The problem with such claims is that they do not specify that the person who will actually benefit from these are people with deficiencies. Quality and quantity control is also not very prevalent in this industry. Every time some third party checks if a supplement actually contains what it says it contains, it usually does not. I'm not saying that they all lie about the products. What I'm saying is that you should take their words with a grain of salt. So let us take a closer look to supplements targeted at specific groups. There are generally two huge categories of supplements: those targeted at sickly elderly people and those targeted at gym goers. For the sickly elders, you got a ton, and I mean a ton, of different herbal extracts, ranging from turmeric extract to help you maintain adequate cognitive function to something like ashwagandha that's supposed to instantly reduce stress and help you fall asleep. The problem with these claims is that they are very often blown out of proportion. Let me explain. A number of these products do have some scientific backing, specifically when it comes to their elderly, but these are not oftentimes just indications. Indications are not a very strong link between cause and effect. Moreover, some supplements may have unwanted interactions with some of the medications elderly people usually are prescribed. I believe that at least the companies selling these supplements should calm down with all the hype around their supplements and inform people of possible drug to supplement interactions. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen, so at least you as a consumer should be aware that they are not all they appear to be. Educate yourself on such products. The internet is here for you. With sites like examine.com, you can make more educated purchases and expect more possible outcomes. For the gym goers, you got things like pre-workouts, which usually contain a lot of BS ingredients that either are underdosed, have barely any scientific backing, or both. The only thing that these have that are actually worth it are caffeine, creatine, and some form of sugar. Caffeine is what gives you that tingling, boosting sensation, not the beta-alanine, which is very often underdosed and barely has any positive effect besides a tingling sensation. Creatine is a good ingredient, don't get me wrong, but you can get it in bigger doses and in a lower price if you buy it alone. Sugar is useful for some forms of exercise, like cardio, but you don't really need it in an overpriced formula mixed with a bunch of vitamins and minerals. Fat burners are also quite popular for the wrong reasons. These, just like the pre-workouts, contain a lot of BS ingredients, and the only thing that they contain that actually helps you is caffeine. It's important to note that fat burners are every now and then found to contain some kind of banned substances. Caffeine content in fat burners is usually quite high, between 150 to 350 milligrams per dose. And while it does quicken your metabolism in one fashion, it does not help you lose fat in any significant way, sorry to tell you. And all the noise about green tea, caffeine, and yerba mate is also very much blown out of proportion. Yes, they contain L-theanine, which helps you not have that crashing down effect afterwards, and yes, they contain antioxidants, but these things will not help you burn fat directly. Lastly, testosterone boosters are also not something you can find in every body shop. These always come with ridiculous claims about doubling or tripling your testosterone levels. Of course, that is a lot of BS. If these products worked as well as they claim they do, then there will be no reason for people to go on testosterone replacement therapy. All these products really do is give you a number of ingredients that are either useful to someone with deficiencies like vitamin D or zinc, or they give you ingredients with no scientifically proven benefits like boron or fenugreek. Sorry to tell you, but the only thing that can boost your testosterone levels naturally is fixing your sleep schedule, maintaining a healthy diet, as well as weight, and finally exercising regularly. And really, that is the solution, quote unquote, to a lot of things, to a lot of these problems we talked about today. The tripod of sleep, nutrition, and exercise, on which, on top, in my honest opinion, stands mental health. But besides that, if you're still considering buying one of these supplementation products, I would advise you the following. Number one, always check if you are actually deficient in the supplement, specifically for vitamins, minerals, and electrolytes. Number two, see if you can get that ingredient through proper nutrition. A lot of vitamins, for example, are available plenty in fruits and vegetables. Number three, always remember to check the daily intake needed for the product you're interested in and see if the supplement you have in mind actually fulfills this dosage. In other words, be informed about how much you need of it and whether the supplement is worth its cost or not. If somehow you cannot get in any way get this ingredient through proper nutrition, then check online if the product actually has any scientific backing at all when it comes to its proclaimed benefits. Now you can make an educated decision, considering your budget, of course, of whether you should try the supplement or not. But always remember that about what we talked about regarding the placebo effect. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to hear more of this type of videos, please comment down below.